Okay.
All right, so this guy here, um, he's the one. He says right here, sparring critique. This is for frequently asked frequently asked quest. Ugh. And he's looking. He's the guy in the flashy orange feet. Criticism of the sparring would be much appreciated.
Okay.
All right, so
Let's get it on.
this is terrible Tim Witherspoon, two-time heavyweight champ, giving you a critique. So let's get into this. If my
Hold up. Let me turn the light. Hold up. Ready.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me. I got a caution eye for everything. Oh, okay. That's better, right?
Yep, there we go. All right, you ready, champ?
Yes, I am.
All right, the guy in
Ready
the
to
orange shoes.
rumble. The guy in the orange.
Yep, orange
Okay.
shoes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Already, he should establish his jab before he start moving in. Early, right when it first started, he started moving in close. The first thing should hit your opponent is your jab. You try to control your opponent with your jab first. So when the bell ring, everybody started out just like in a war. They shoot artillery just to soften it up, then go in for the kill with the troops. This is just like that. So, so you should try to establish a jab that could determine the fight. Keep that jab moving. Keep your right hand up for defense to block his jab. See, he should be jabbing you. He should be jabbing you. And that's how you determine a lot of things. So you step back. You don't have to step back. Just throw your hands up for defense. See, every time you watch, you're going to step back. See that step back? You don't have to. Keep your hands up and slow walk him. Slip. He's slipping. See, he's slipping on one side and slipping on the other side. So now what you're doing is, right, okay, see how you're backing up? Just throw your hands up for defense. Okay? You got to tighten your D up. Use your jab. See, should be you. Don't jump back. Defense. Okay, put your hands up. Okay, he gave you 5. Keep your hands up. That's one of the main things. Like that. Keep your hands tight. Work your jab. You don't have to throw that right hand. Let him feel your jab. Let him feel your jab, and then everything else is going to work. So, okay, you just got to tighten your D up. Don't bounce back and forth. When they throw punches, D up, use your jab a lot. Because once you get the jab in, that's going to determine, it should determine the rest of the fight. Putting that jab in his face. You can get everything else on him. Concentrate on your jab, and that's going to really get you moving.
All right, so the next guy here is posted by VHS Daydream. He wants a sparring critique, and he is in the white shorts.
Okay, the white shorts.
Yep. So
Let's get it on.
you are getting a critique from Tim Witherspoon, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Okay, he's in the white shorts.
Yep, the guy's going to be coming in. I'll get it right there.
No problem. Let's get it on. White. It's no white shorts.
A white shirt. I'm sorry, white shirt. Sorry.
Okay, the white shirts. So right now he's moving in the wrong direction. Well, now he's moving in the right direction. But you're supposed to go straight. I like what he's doing. He's using his jab, but he got to keep his right hand tight so he can let it go. So you got to try to. You got to try to practice keeping your right hand there. He's doing pretty good with his right hand, and you got to leave it up near your face so you can block his jab. Okay. Stand your ground. So you got to learn how to block jabs. Beautiful. Keep your elbows against your body because you got your elbows out when you tighten up. Get them against your body and duck, put your gloves, your head behind the gloves. So your elbows are too far out when you go with your defense. All right, let's watch it and see if you do. That's good. Stop stepping back. Throw your hands up instead of step back. Okay? You got good. Now put your elbows against your body. See like you are, your elbows is out. You got to tighten your defense a little bit more. See, your elbows is out. Put your elbows against your body and then keep your hands right up there. That means it's tighter. That's when you should put your hands up, okay? Now work your jab. That's more important than all this other stuff. Once you establish your jab, that's going to determine the fight. That's going to determine who's going to control the fight. So try to build your jab up. You won't have to do all that other stuff. I mean, all the other stuff will come in much easier. Okay, keep your right foot in the back, champ. Make sure you keep your right foot and relax because you got defense. He can't hit you unless you let him. Okay? Start using your jab. Defense. Tighten your D up. Now right to the jab. Elbows against your body. Duck your head behind the gloves. Okay? And don't rush. Don't rush. Okay.
All right. So that guy is done there. Moving on to the next one down here.
Okay.
And then we'll do one more after this, champ.
Okay,
all right.
no
So
problem.
this is the Asian 1 X1 sparring critique. He's in the white and red.
They're only doing 1 minute. What the hell is that?
Well, that's all he posted.
You need to give
so
me
here
more
you
than
go. The Asian
that. So make sure
one.
to give me more than that. Just maybe a minute and a half.
You want to do another one?
No, we're gonna do it. Come on, let's do this.
All right, here you go. You're gonna get a critique from Terrible Tim Witherspoon,
Who is
two-time
it?
heavyweight champ
Which
of the
one?
world. Whoops.
Right there.
He said the white. Hold on. Let's see what that. White and red sparring critique. White and red. I don't see somebody in white and red. So I don't know unless. Oh, okay. I gotta go ahead forward here. This is a 6-minute video here, so.
Okay. White and red.
Yeah, we got to find the guy in white and red.
Nah, there's no guy in white and red. You got the right video?
I don't know. Maybe he put the wrong thing on there. Well, we'll watch a little bit of it then.
White and red. So it's more likely the guy with the white and black shorts.
Oh, what he's talking about is the headgear.
Oh, the white and red.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy, the white and red headgear. Okay, so what you got now is you got your right foot too far behind you. That's the beginning. See that right foot? You got to put it over to the right a little bit more. See, that's too far behind you. You can't hurt him with your right hand. Just look at the way you're standing. You're taking away from your right hand when you throw it. So get the right foot over more. Now you should be using your jab and keeping your right hand tight up against your right near your temple. So look at it. Your right foot is too far behind you. Get it over a little bit more. Don't put it behind you. Put it over so you can let the right hand. Now look at your shoulders. If you throw the right hand, you're taking away from that punch because your right foot is too far behind you. Move it over to the right a little bit more so you can freely let it go. Now you should be using your jab. Yep, use your jab. And really, when the bell rings, one jab, good jab in the beginning, hard jab to let them know where you're coming from, that you're not playing. So you don't have to necessarily use the 2 jab, the double jab. If you do double jab, make sure you throw fire after a double jab. Okay? You're trying to occupy that. Look at your right foot. It's too far behind you. Get it over. So you won't be able to hit him hard with that right hand because you sideways now. You sideways, man. I know my stuff. Just get that right foot over. Now, let's look at some other stuff. Okay? Start out with a good jab. See how you double jabbing? Start out with a good 1 jab. Catch him with it. Boom. Then boom. And when you do a double jab, you throw fire after that because you're trying to occupy his mind. Double jab. So it's 2 shots, two movements with your left hand. That's going to occupy him. So right after that, you throw hard something. You throw an overhand right or you go to the body. But if you do 1 jab, you're just trying to set him up. Okay? Now, what's really important is that you got your right side in the back. I'm going to keep emphasizing that. Try to get that right hip over to the right more. And your feet. Is your feet really? Okay? Your right foot is behind you. Everything else right now looks really good. Okay? And you don't have to bounce back. Throw your hands up for defense. Sometimes you can bounce. Okay, I see you roll. But really what's important is your right side of your body is too far behind you. Look at it. It's too far. Get it over. Now, your opponent got his out a little bit. Even he could use it, put it out a little bit more. The guy in the blue trunks got his a little bit kind of far behind him too, but not as far as you.
Hey, champ, how far should they step with the right to the right. What would you recommend? Or should they keep it
No, you
right
don't
of the
step.
left foot?
The right foot is supposed to be over there in the
Yeah,
beginning.
how far over, champ, should he put it?
Well, you know
like
how
a
guys
half?
get in the football stance, kind of
Yep.
like that far over.
Okay.
Get your right foot over so you can easily throw the right. See, like that, he's taken away from his right hand because his right side of his body is too far in the back. So he's going to have to see how he's awkward. He's kind of awkward because the right side of his body is too far behind him. He's got to get that right side over a little bit more so he can comfortably throw that right hand. Okay? Keep your defense tight. You don't have to bounce back. Throw your hands up. Okay? Okay, you got to tighten your D up. When somebody fire on you, that's defense. Okay? Tighten your D up when somebody throw on you. See, look, everybody. Look at his right side of his body. Let's get a good look at it once he turned towards me. That's one of his problems, and he should be trying to control his opponent with a good hard jab in the beginning. Now, when somebody attack you, tighten your defense up. So right there, you're too far open. You should keep one hand tight because you're getting in close if you're using the other. Keep both of your hands tight because when you feel him hitting your arms, you can counter better. You can counter. So if you keep both your hands, when they throw punches at you, both hands tight up against your body, as soon as you feel the punch, you throw back. You could have thrown, yeah, see you double jabbing, try to give him a hard one. That's good D defense. That's good D. Give him a hard jab. Okay, you keep stepping back. Throw your hands up before you step back. Okay, here we go. Okay, he got his headgear. That's good that one guy got a headgear on. Remember, don't let both guys don't have a headgear on. One guy has to have one on. This is smart. Okay? All right. So your right side, you got to get correct there. Look at it. Look how we looking at you. Your right side, your leg and stuff is too far behind. You got to move it over. That's the first thing you got to do. Now look at your opponent. Let me see. His is kind of far behind him too. Whoever teaching your guys the stance, they need to let you know that the right hand, the right side of your body is too far behind you. See how you threw the right hand? You're not getting the full right hand because your right shoulder is too far behind you. But if you put it out, you can throw it. Okay, he throwing punches at you. Tighten your D up. If you tighten your D up, you can feel his punches hitting your arm, and that's when you counter. Okay, throw your hands up, and when you feel the punches hitting your gloves, throw right back, right after, like boom. See, watch when he throw the glove. He throw the when you tightened up. As soon as you tighten up, okay, let's see. As soon as he hit your gloves, see you bouncing back. All you got to do is put your hands up and bend your knees. Okay. That was good. That was good analyze. This is easy to analyze. These guys, because they look like they begin to see. Now, I say again, look at your right side. Okay? All right? You're putting your hands up. Don't move. Don't move unless you see the shot. You move to that side and catch it. Work your jab while you're in it. Keep your right hand on the right side of your face or right in the front so you can block his jab. If you controlled his jab, he won't be attacking you like that. Okay? Okay, that's another one. Okay. All right. What you have to do, champ, is the first thing you need to do is get your right side of your body over more. It's too far behind you and you're restricting your right hand. You're not getting a lot of power in your right hand because it's too far behind you. But if you move it over some more, it'll freely go. And you got to keep your defense tight. When somebody fire on you, tighten your defense up because you want them to hit your gloves and your arms. And when they do that, you'll know exactly where they at and turn your punches back. So if somebody hits you, boom, throw it right back, boom. So when somebody come through you with punches, tighten up. Because once he's going to be open when he throws punches. So when you feel something, you throw right back. He's got to get his arm back and time enough. So he'll go like this. You can hit him before he come back, but your hands got to be like this, tight. You got to block jabs like this, okay? You got to use your jab. That's very important. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go,
Here we go. This is that frequently asked. Let's go to somebody else. He's got a bunch of stuff. Somebody different. Okay, so here we go. We have hosted by Echo End. So sparring session. I'm the one in yellow and black. So you're getting a critique here from the
Okay.
two-time heavyweight champion of the world, Tim Witherspoon.
Tim Witherspoon. Who's the guy and which one?
The yellow.
Oh,
and-
yellow headgear.
Yeah.
He's
Yellow.
already over there. Let me see. I can see it from here. Okay, that little guy got a nice left hook. I just see it. So he need to use his jab. Okay, he's going to have to use his jab more. His right foot is out. See that? His right foot looks like it's a little bit far and behind him. Yeah, it is behind him. Okay, so you got to use your jab, champ. You got to keep using that jab. Look how long your arms is. You can control him. And really, he's shorter than you. What you need to do is throw fire up high so when he go down, you throw uppercuts. Okay? That's what you do with a shorter guy. When you throw fire, he's going to be like nervous and go down. That's when you throw the uppercut. So with this guy, you need to just jab him good. And then when he duck, you got to throw uppercuts. But when you throw uppercuts, with the hand that you throw uppercut with, make sure you keep the right hand up high for defense so you can counter with that. So when the uppercut come, you throw it, the right hand is there just in case he punch, and you can fire that back. So this guy is short. You should be jabbing him. Tighten your D up too. Right now, jab. There you go. Do it again. Tighten your defense up. Put your arms against your body, elbows against your stomach. Duck your head into the gloves. You can seriously do right. Just tighten your defense up, champ. Okay? So it went low, Brian. He still had a couple of minutes. I just had to talk to him. Okay, that's it.
Go ahead, keep talking, champ.
Yeah, so with his problem, with his situation is he's got to use his jab. The guy was shorter than him, so you throw a lot of fire upstairs, thinking that he's going to duck. If you can get him to duck because you're taller than him, your shots are really the uppercuts. That's important. You sparring, you fighting a guy that's shorter than you, throw fire upstairs. But you're really thinking about uppercuts. Because when you throw that fire, he's going to go down. So think about him in them uppercuts, but make sure you throw fire upstairs. If you don't hit him, he's going to go down and you're going to get them uppercuts. But you will hit him if he up there. But what you're trying to do is force him to go down. And when you go down, your next shot's going to be uppercuts.
Oh, Gabby is here. Thanks, Doc. And you got, we'll say somebody, Andrew Charles says, salute, Tim. I need a ASZ whooping, though. I don't know what that means, but.
Ass whooping.
Oh, an ass whooping.
Ass whipping.
Oh, I get
it. Why?
Maybe he wants to get in the ring with you, champ. Then Andrew Charles says, keep this channel going, bro. Keep sharing your experience and your knowledge. Andrew, salute, brother.
Thank you, Andrew. We're here to help. There's a lot of knowledge on our channel.
You want to do another one, champ?
Yeah, a lot of loyalty.
I don't want to weigh you out.
No, let's go.
All right, let's see. Let me find another one. Sparring critique here. So I've been training for just over a month and recorded my first sparring session today. I'm the guy in the orange shorts.
Let's go.
All right, let's see where this is and what this is.
Orange shorts.
Orange shirt. I keep saying short. I'm sorry, shirt. It's been a long day, everyone. So you're getting a critique here, young man, from Terrible Spoon.
What you need to do is stop, like you just throwing them punches. No, stay on the outside. Oh, he must be a martial artist because they got their shoes off. What he need to do is use your jab. You're inside too much, and you're tall. You should be able to control your opponent by on the outside. Then as the fight go on, you start working your inside stuff. But in the very beginning, learn how to block his jab, keep a good defense, okay? And then go in. So he's just as tall as you. He should be using his jab too. You should be just using your jab, making sure your jab get in. Put both of your hands up. Now, I can send you a video to show you how to, when you got your left hand low and your right hand high. I can send you a video, but right now, I think you should stick to the basics like that. Yeah, keep your right. That's it. Tighten that up more. Let him keep throwing punches. Keep it tight, elbow against your body, duck your head behind the gloves. Now, don't get close. Use your jab first. When there's a war, what do? They send artillery in first. That's your jab, okay? And then you go in for the kill with your hands up. So stay on the outside. Try to develop your jab. See all that? You don't really have to do all that, okay? You got all these different weapons. Use your jab in the beginning to establish everything. Don't get in close. Work your way in with the jab. Get a couple shots, then go to work. Once you learn how to fight inside, keep your defense tight when you're inside. So right now, you should be using your jab. Jabbing to the body, jabbing them to the head, keeping your defense up. When he throw punches at you, put your hands up, defense tight. Okay? You're a tall guy, and you're tall. Is he still on?
No,
Okay.
that was a repeat. It kept repeating and repeating. It was the
Okay,
same.
cool. Okay.
All right, you ready for another one, champ?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go to sparring critique. Red Gear. So
Okay.
this is Left Hook Legend. You actually did a an analysis before, so this was 2 months ago. So
Left
he
Hook
must.
Legend.
We'll see how he's doing.
Okay.
Let's see how he's progressed, champ.
Okay. Okay. Where's he at?
He was the Red Gear.
Okay, the Red Gear.
Yeah, we'll start. He got bigger. He's grown a bit.
Okay. Okay. What he need to do is he got to learn defense. See how he crossing his hands? Okay, he's shooting a jab. No, what you need to do is tighten your defense up. Don't grab. If you do grab, you grab for a split second, then throw a punch. It looks like this guy maybe been fighting longer than you. Okay? And if y'all friends, he should let you work. He should let you work with him, but if y'all not, okay, let's go. Hands up. Keep your right hand up on the side of your head. Stop crossing your hands right now. Use your jab. Good. I like you tighten your defense up. I like you doing that and not running. So your right side of your body can come over a little bit more too, just a little bit. Your right side of your body is a little bit too far behind. Okay, you throwing punches. Good. Okay, instead of walking in, jab first. Okay, now, you threw the left hook. Oh, I like your defense. Now, what about your jab? You got to do artillery. You got to get back and do artillery and soften them up, then move in. Why get into a hard battle in the beginning when you could just soften them up with your jab? Okay, when you shoot your jab, your right hand is coming away from your face. Okay? Keep your hands up. You got to keep your hands up. Okay? Don't have bad habits. Always keep your hands up. You look professional, and you don't want to do this stuff all these professionals doing. They've been there. You want to learn. You want to be able to teach somebody when you retire or something. So try to do everything right now. You're not going to be perfect. Okay, get your hands on it. That's beautiful. Keep your elbows against your body, though. Good. Good left hand hook. Okay, right. Good. Double that left hook up if you believe in it. Double it up if you believe in that left hook. Keep your right hand up higher. See how it's low? Keep it up near your temple when you're jabbing. Okay? And you got to block jabs. Okay? You keep your right hand up so you can block jabs, champ. Right. I like that deep. Now double that left hook up. Up to the head and to the body. Keep your hands up higher. Okay. All right. Where your jab? Right back to your jab. You have to do right jab. Come on. Right back to defense after you finish your punches. Good left hook. Good. That was good. Okay, let's see. Hey, champ, your right foot is too far behind you. You got to get it over to the right. It's too far and back of you. Okay, it's taken away from your right hand. Now you should be jabbing. Jab again. Jab again. Okay, relax. He's the one going crazy, so keep your defense tight. Just tighten your D up and let him throw punches. Because when he hit your arms, you can throw like that. He hit your arms and you counter. Do a lot more than that. I keep your hands up a little higher. Keep your right hand up so you can block the jab. Good defense. But your right side got to be in the back. Don't bring that right foot up, champ. Sit down like you're sitting in the chair. Get that left foot in the front. Don't put your feet side by side, okay? Get your right foot in the back so you can step backwards, okay? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Hands up. Good. All right, get your right. Sit on that rope like. Yeah, right. Okay, good. So he's trying to do Mayweather. He's trying to do get that left hand on the inside for defense. See how you got his hand on his head? Take it out and put it for defense. Keep your right foot in the back. Keep your right foot in the back. Okay, here we go. When you together like that, when you pull out, pull downwards. Yeah, see that? You step back though. Pull downwards. Right there now, pull down. Don't push. Finesse. Show him. Oh, got you that little overhand. Okay. Oh, now that's the double shot you should have did. Okay, you got to put your hands up for defense. Learn basic stuff first before you try to fight like Floyd, okay? You don't want to go all the way to 20. You want to start at 1, 2, 3. You don't want to jump all the way up to 20 or ABC. You don't want to jump all the way to Z. Learn your lessons from ABC in the beginning. Okay, you could have just pushed him because he got both feet together. Okay, you slap him, straight right hand. Champ, all you got to do is keep your D tight like that. Keep your D tight. Put your right hand in front of your face, the left side of your face. I'm going to show you what you're doing here. Now, you got your left hand low. Or let's see if you do it. They're just banging right now. You got to do defense, champ. That's all. Keep your right foot in the back. Okay. Remember, when you're using your jab, you got to keep your right hand in front of your left side of your face. Or right in front. Okay, you switched. Okay, you switched around. Okay. Don't use your energy. Okay, here we go again. Your right foot is too far in back of you. You got to put it over some. So your right hand can be strong. All right? Keep your hands up so you get confidence. Keep your hands up to block. So right now, you can get countered because your hands are not in the right position. I see you can get hit. If this guy was more experienced, he would be hitting you a little bit more on your head. Okay? Keep your defense tight. Stop going down like that. Just remember all these things, champ. He caught you with that right hand. Keep your hands up. That's why. Keep your right hand. Don't do Floyd Mayweather stuff yet. Learn how to do basics first, and the Floyd Mayweather stuff will come easy. Where your hands at? Keep your hands up. They low. Okay. All right. You got to keep your hands up, champ. Okay, there's another. Okay, we still going. Okay. All right. That was good. But you got to keep both of your hands up like you just did. All right, jab. I would establish a jab. Tommy Hearns come out and throw 25 jabs and then go in for the kill. Okay, you went low. Okay, that's good. You got to keep your right hand up. That's all, champ. What it is, you'll look better. You look professional. Okay, you got hit. You're getting hit because you got to get your hands up. You got to tighten your D up. And then when you feel his punches hit your gloves, you counter back. Or else he's going to keep hitting you up on your headgear. That was good, but with your defense, you got to think of both. Right now, you're just doing offense. Okay? Defense is just as, there you go. Put your hands up. Keep your hands up with your right hand. It looks beautiful when you do defense too, young buck. I'm just going to tell you. Defense is just as beautiful as offense. Slipping punches, blocking them with your hands, block a punch, throw a punch. Remember, that is just as pretty as you hitting, throwing punches. Okay. You throwing bolos. Okay. What you should do is control your opponent with your jab first. Okay. And if you can't, then you go use another technique. Right to the jab. Got to go to the defense. Throw that straight right more, too. You got to throw the straight right more. Okay, come on. Your hands are too low. Try not to fight like with Floyd. I've seen guys getting hurt trying to do that because you need a trainer that's going to exactly show you how to do it. I've seen a lot of kids getting hurt trying to fight like Floyd with their hands down. All right. That was good work.
Yeah, they worked hard. We probably maybe we'll do a little video showing what he needs to do.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it. That's free stuff. We giving them a whole lot. We'll talk after it's over.
Let me see how many people. You got 15 people watching. So there we go. Joe is here. Terrible Tim dropping the knowledge. And then Andrew, good stuff, Tim. You really got the eye and passion for teaching. You want to do one more and that's it?
Yeah, let's keep going. If you got 15 people, let's keep going and then we'll stop. Because there might be something on there that one of them might want to watch too. Let's keep going. They're only 1 and 2 rounds, so.
All right.
Remember, guys, you got to tighten your defense up. If you don't have a lot of skills, keep these 2 hands on your temple. Keep your elbows in when you're fighting. And when you sparring with somebody, try to develop your jab. If you're left-handed, your right hand, you got to develop that jab. In the war, I keep saying it. They send artillery first. That's your jab.
I don't know which one's which here. He doesn't say.
That's your jab. And then you go in with your other stuff. Send the artillery first with your jab. Try to control him. Keep your right hand up and block. If he throw a punch, multiple punches, tighten up a defense, then counter back. As soon as you feel the glove hit you, counter back. That's the purpose of you putting your hands here. So when you feel it, you go right back. Boom, bam, boom, bam. But in the beginning, use your jab. Then when they jab, block.
I don't know which one it is, champ. He doesn't say. Do you just want to critique both of them?
Okay, let's see. I just can see mistakes and.
All right, let's see.
Okay. All right, let's see. So they both should be establishing the jab. That's what I was talking about, the guy that was on there. So when that guy throwing the body shots, he should jab first. That'll open the door for the second punch. So you got to jab. Those guys should be trying to jab to fill each other out. That's what those jabs are there for. That's what your lead hand is there for. To try to see if you can control what your opponent doing. So he slapped, he should be throwing a straight right. That's the guy with the shirt off. Okay? Let's see what we can do. Now he got his right hand too low. The guy in the shirt. Now they both should be jabbing so they can find each other out. He's slapping. He should be throwing straight punches straight in. Okay? So both of these guys should be using their lead hand to try to control who's in front of them. Okay? These guys look like they're beginners. Okay? So he's not in a position. The guy with the shirt on, he got to get his feet right so he can deliver the jab properly. Now the other guy look like he's there, but he don't got his hands up. He don't realize that he's supposed to be blocking them jabs with his right hand. Easy as pie. Easy. Okay, his hand's too low. He's tall, got long arms. He should be using that jab. Keeping his right hand up where his temple at and tight. Just in case his opponent throw a left hook, he can counter back. So right now, his hands is still a little bit too low. The guy in the shirt. Okay, he should be using his jab. And usually when you slip forward so you can deliver the punch. Don't slip back. Don't go backwards with a slip. You can miss a punch going forward so you can return your punch. That's the object. Okay, here we go. Now both of these guys should be controlling their opponent with a jab. You don't have to go in and throw all your power first. Develop something first. Develop something. Get to feel them out with your jab. A nice hard jab. And guys, if you double your jab up, make sure you throw something hard after that. Okay, he got his hands low. He got his hands low. So what these guys should be doing is being taught basic 1-2, put their feet in the right position. You're not going to learn anything by doing fancy stuff first. You got to do basic. When you go to school, they teach you the ABCs. A, B, C. A is number 1, B is number 2, C is number 3. That's what you should be being taught. You shouldn't jump all the way to F all the way down the line. Learn basics first. Your trainer need to show you basics, which I don't think a lot of them do. It's a problem because there's not a lot of really good teachers out there. Okay, he's dancing, and the other guy, now he turned southpaw. I don't think he's left-handed, but if he is, you're supposed to stay on the outside of his lead hand. See his lead hand? You got to keep your head on the outside. Now he switched back. Okay. So these guys are beginners. They crossing their feet. Okay, here's somebody else. Okay, here's somebody else. Okay. He should keep his hands up, that kid without the headgear. I'm sure he's just throwing punches. He just throwing punches. Okay, on the other guy. All right. So he's just, okay, guys, the bouncing, he shouldn't be bouncing. He should be stepping. But that's only because he's not okay, yeah. Okay, he's using his jab. He's just learning, so that's why he's doing that. The guy in the headgear, he's not too far down the line too. So, but the other kid don't have a lot of experience. He's just throwing punches. He's bouncing. Now that kid, the coach shouldn't tell him to hit the guy, because he's really not experienced. I'm not going to let nobody get hurt. So the coach shouldn't let the kid with no headgear get hit, period, in his head. Body shots, yeah, but he's just beginning. So if I was in there, I would tell him, do not hit him in his head. Go to the body. That's a safety thing. It's good that one of them got a headgear on, because if both of them don't have a headgear on, somebody's going to get cut. So that's really smart not to have both of them without. One of them got on. Okay. But this kid, they don't have a headgear on. He should tell the guy with the headgear on. Now, that's a mistake. If they bump heads, somebody going to the hospital with 10 stitches. So the trainer don't know. One boxer is supposed to have a headgear on. This is really inexperienced. I don't know where this at. I have nothing against that trainer. But you can't teach when one of them don't have headgear. They don't realize that somebody can get hurt. Bumping heads. Or an elbow. That's what the headgear is for. So one guy is supposed to have one on. Okay? Both of these guys should be using jabs. Okay, after this one, we need to slow down. We don't have to give them free. Is some of the guys that's listening on this here, right here?
What's that, Tim?
Just some of the guys are watching or on this here video?
No, this is
okay. So after this video, we gonna stop it, because this is not really professional stuff. It's really somebody could get hurt because they don't have, suppose somebody elbow hit or they bump heads. So one of these guys should have the headgear on. Okay.
He's trying the Mayweather stuff, Tim.
Yeah, he's trying the Mayweather stuff. But there's nobody around him in that gym or in that area could teach him that, I don't think. So he only looking at television and trying to and he's trying to imitate it. So his right hand ain't on top of that bottom glove. Okay, is it? If he put his right hand on top of that glove, that's the beginning. That's not even Mayweather. Don't even do that. So this particular video, These guys seriously shouldn't. One of them should have a headgear on. Oh, you hit him in a swoop. Okay, that's
All right, champ. What do you think? Is that enough for tonight?
all right. Is there anybody else that sent one?
No, these aren't sent. These are just I'm just on Reddit. These are just people who posted them. Nobody
One more,
sent
then
me.
we quit. One more, then we quit.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
more.
looking for ones here. These weren't sent. Let's see how many people are. These weren't sent to us. These are ones on Reddit, on the Reddit channel.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, that trainer is inexperienced. I don't know who he is. I'm not taking nothing from him. But never put those two guys in the ring with one of them without a headgear. I mean, with both of them without a headgear. That is dangerous. Somebody get cut. Okay, let's get this one, then we out of here.
This is not very big. Let's see here. There we go.
Okay, who we talking about? Either one of them?
They just there was nothing in here written. It just said hard sparring.
Let's go.
Whoever these are, you're gonna get Terrible Tim Witherspoon.
Yeah. Let's get it. Come on.
Heavyweight champion of the world. Watch.
Okay, let's go. Oh, D just hit him in the head. Okay,
Looks
these
like
guys look they've been doing something for a while. Okay, they both should establish a jab. Okay, I say that about every fight. That left hook he threw would have been easy if he used his jab. Both of them got to use their jab and keep a tight defense. When you grab for only a split second and throw punches or grab and put you in deep. Yeah, I like his D. Okay, good defense. As soon as you feel punches, throw them back. Good. Right. You got a jab first. And the guy pushed him. Use finesse. You ain't got to push. And if you do push a little, throw a hook or something, right? A left hook. That's if you push. But don't get in the habit of pushing a lot. The referee takes points from you. Now, you guys should be using your jab to set everything up. Okay? Now, the guy in the blue appears to me to be more mature and maybe possibly older than the other guy. Okay? Now, I don't want I want that guy in the yellow or the getting hit by this other guy, and he got more experience. The trainer should tell him not to do this because you can get damaged by getting hit in the brains too early. All right, so if the guy in the blue is much older and more experienced, he should tell him to lighten up on the headshots and go to the body. So that's what the trainer should be doing. Okay, that kid in the black looked like he's younger. I might be wrong, but the other guy looked more mature, and he's just wailing at him. Okay, your hands should be up, the guy in the yellow gloves. See, right after you throw your combo. Okay, that was good work.
All right, started over. It just started over again.
So we did. So we all right then. Let's go then. Right. We did that, right?
Yep, that was Slim Dog Gmail.
Okay,
Slim Dog Gmail.
All right, so we did enough, right?
Yeah, you done now, champ. I think we did. How long we been on here? About 45 minutes.
We was?
Yep.
All right, we could do some more, but we got to try to get some to see if we put it out there, then we can say, hey, how about, right?
Yeah. You can tell people they're watching you right now, Tim. If you want to tell people to go and
no, but this is the thing. The knowledge that it does cost to go to university.
Right.
It does cost to go to university. I'm not saying it's a big time university, but this is some serious skills. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you can tell your people if they want to sign up for your critiques. Your $25 critique is in the description on our channel. You can join the YouTube channel, and Tim will do a 7-minute review of a video. So you send a 7-minute video, and Tim will review it. So this is basically what you get. And there are some people we do it every month, or you could do multiple videos.
But you can negotiate with Brian if I don't know if you're safe because you said that the number was a number. We could just leave it like that. Or we'll talk about that later. About okay, Ryan.
Yeah.
I know you said that, so they really can learn off of us. They really can when you go into the gym, your trainer gonna say, "Wow, I wonder where he learned that from." That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. So
Yep. So remember, if you go into our YouTube channel memberships, Tim, and you send us a 7-minute video. Usually, you can post them up here on YouTube, and then Tim will do a critique just like we did here, and that's for a 7-minute, $25.
we can really help you guys. So so far, like I'm just leave this last note. Do not spar in the ring unless one guy's wearing the headgear. That's number one. Okay. Number two, you guys need to think about keeping your defense instead of showing like you want to look fancy. Learn basic stuff first. Make sure you keep your hand here. Make sure you jab. And when they throw punches, you either tighten up. You don't have to jump back. That comes later. You could jump back and throw a punch, but this is it. Jab, defense. Jab, defense. In the beginning, your opponent's going to throw jabs, so learn how to block. Relax. Why rush and be tense? No, relax because you know you can block his jab. Leave it in front of your face, and then as soon as it comes, boom. Now, if you're not too good at twisting it, just leave it there. The punch going to come right here. Even if they throw a 1-2, you leave it right in front of your face, you're going to catch it. And you probably could throw a hook behind that. 1-2, boom. But this is a basic thing. When you come out, try to establish your sparring sessions or your fight with your lead hand. So develop your lead hand, guys. Okay? And then what you need to do for defense is block their jab. Because when the bell rings, that determines which way the fight's going to go. If a guy jab come out, he got a good one, he's going to be in the lead. But if you keep blocking it, the judges can't give it to him because you blocking it. So learn how to block, learn how to jab, then go in with the killer stuff. Okay? That's on this lesson here today.
Right.
You got to learn how to jab, keep your jab moving, and block. And don't keep your right foot too far behind you. Keep it out here so you can throw. So if this behind me, I seen guys with this side of their body behind them. How you going to throw your right hand? Because your right foot behind. So if you move your right foot over more, look, boom, boom. But don't put it back here. You want to get a small target. Some trainers say, give me a small target because they can't teach defense. They can't teach that. So they say, give me a small target and tell you to turn sideways. But how you going to throw that right hand? How you going to throw that right hand? Look at it. I got to come all the way out around like this. But if you put it out there, bang, bang. Then you can come back with your left hook. How can you throw that right hand and throw the right hand and then come back with the left hook? The left hand is already over here because your body is turned this way. So take your right side and move it more this way, like you're in the football stance, kind of like, so you can get that left hook off, okay, and the right hand to come off, okay. Just remember, keep your right side out more. A lot of trainers tell you they put it back there because they don't know how to teach you defense. Okay?
All right.
Well, thank you, everybody. This is your champ, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. We got it. And if you need it, get in touch with Bryant.
Yep.
That's the market director, okay?
Yep.
You'll get that belt up there. You'll get that belt. All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone.